Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup routine, glam. I do more of a natural everyday. I say natural because I don't wear like a heavy foundation or anything like that. I don't wear heavy face makeup, but I make it a little bit more glam looking than like a no makeup day. I'm gonna get started. I'll tell you guys everything that I use. I already prepped my face and everything, so I'm gonna start with a sip of my iced coffee because we need that. Okay, so first product I use is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. I use the shade Tint. It has a whole bunch of good stuff in it. Love that. Good for extra skincare. I also use the Pixi H2O Skin Tint. Love both of these products so much. These are my go-tos. They're so natural and I'm just obsessed with them. So I'm gonna start with my base. I know usually you use your hands, but I like to use my beauty blender when I do any type of foundation. I definitely know that takes away a lot of product, so there's that. But I'm just gonna put a little bit more. But it makes my face look so good. I use this shade even on like tan days. When I use my self tanner, I use this shade as well because it works for me when I'm pale and when I'm tanned. Right now I'm like slightly tanned. I have a little bit of color to me, thank God. So yeah, I just blend that all in. I love how I'm wearing a headband to keep my hair out of my face, but I still have hair in my face because we do things that don't make sense. But yeah, I love products that have skincare in them. It just adds to keeping your skin nice, and I'm all about skincare. I'm obsessed with skincare, so any product that has skincare in it is for me. I love how like I do this every day, but when it comes to filming, I'm like a lost freaking puppy. I don't know what I'm doing. Next, I go in with my Fenty Beauty Matte Skin Stick. I had no idea this was matte, so maybe I'm gonna look for a new one. This is shade Mocha. I always contour my nose. Even though I have a super small nose, I still want to contour it. I go in with this is from BH Cosmetics, this little foundation brush to blend in my contour, make myself a little bit more bronzed. Now, depending if I am tan or pale, the amount that I use differs. Sometimes I drag it down my neck just to blend that all in. Then we're gonna blend out my nose. I don't even know what this is. I think this is a crease brush or something. Number 7. This is number 2. I'm like all over the place. I sincerely apologize. I actually suck, but we're gonna deal with that today. I just contour my nosy. I tried to make my nose look like a button nose because I'm obsessed with button noses. I wish I had one. I don't, but I have a small nose. So if I was to get a nose job, they wouldn't need to do a whole lot. So that's why I'm always on the fence of getting one or not. Because I'm like, do I need one? No. Do I want one? Of course. Don't need one though. I was looking for my other blush. So I use these different ones because I love all of these. This one's the iconic London in shade Cheeky Coral. Love this one. This Cloud Paint from Glossier in shade Puff. Love it. The Dewy Blush from Ciate London Papaya. So cute. And then I just got this because I saw that they just came out with these from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Tinted Love. You can use it on your face and you can use it on your lips. So I use it for both. This one is shade Petal Pink, and then this one in Blush Rose, and they're both super cute. Today I think I'm gonna use the Glossier and the Iconic London. Mix them together and make the cutest little shade. Actually, I'm gonna drop a little bit of the Ciate one. All three. I literally change my makeup up every day. Like, I'm always using different products, but I'm showing you guys the main products that I use that are literally my favorite. I love blush like this, just more natural looking. I use this on my no makeup days too, just to give me a little bit of some color, you know. During the summertime and I'm all tanned and I already have like a contour from my self tan on my face, I love a little bit of cheek blush and stuff to make me look all cute. You ever have a vision of something in your head of how it's gonna turn out, and then you go to do it and it's nothing like you envisioned? That's me with everything that I do in life. When it comes to things, I'm such a perfectionist, but then I actually try to do something, like say film a makeup video, and I'm like, this is nothing like I envisioned. Today I'm gonna use my Kosas concealer in shade 2. My NARS Creamy Concealer in shade Chantilly. And I also use the shade 4 in Kosas first because I like to put a little bit of the darker one just in the corners where I have dark spots because I don't have a color corrector. And I don't have like really dark circles or anything like that, so I just use a little bit of concealer because I don't care. So I just dab that in there with my beauty blender, and then I use my NARS Creamy Concealer and the Kosas Concealer to brighten. Also, the Kosas Concealer has other skincare products in it as well, so that's why I'm literally obsessed with it. I've been using it for so long. Another concealer that I love is Tarte Shape Tape. I've been using Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I've been using that from when they came out with it because I absolutely am obsessed with it, but I like to switch things up. So I highlight certain parts of my face with my concealer, just a little tiny bit, and then I use my beauty blender and blend it all out. I like to put a little bit of concealer here and it just kind of like lifts that area. I don't put a lot of concealer, like I literally use such a small amount. I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in shade Light Sand. Just a tiny bit. I like bright under eyes. So, holy crap, where is my hair? It's itching my nose. Okay. Oh my god, who hates that? I seriously hate that. I'm doing my makeup and there's a hair floating around on my face, itching me. I'm like, I'm trying to not mess up my makeup, thank you very much. So this is actually not Kylie, but I just have it in the Kylie thing. It's actually Ben Nye, which I don't mind using Ben Nye, but I'm actually not the biggest fan. But I just set my under eyes. It's a pinky color, so it's brightening, but I ran out of my other loose setting powder, so that's what I'm using for now until I decide to purchase my Kylie one, or I might purchase a different one and try a different one out. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I have been using the Anastasia Brow Freeze for a long time now. It is so good. So I was using the NYX brow glue for a long time, but I kind of prefer using the brow freeze. I've tried both and I keep coming back to the brow freeze. To me, it's just a little bit better, makes my eyebrows look a little bit more full. The brow glue from NYX is always sold out, so I think that's from TikTok. That's where I found it from. Fun fact, years and years and years ago, probably about like 6 years ago, I cut off the tail ends of my brows and I would just fill them in every single day until they started doing like the microblading for brows. Then I got my eyebrows microbladed from this place. Holy crap, it was the worst experience ever. Lady was so nice, but the job she did on my eyebrows was atrocious and I cried because they were so thin. We took hours and hours and hours just on the shape and she still got it wrong. Bless her soul, she was so sweet, but she just did a horrible job. So then eventually I found another girl that did them and she did a much better job. I had to go twice to get a touch-up, but she just did like a way better job. So yeah, that's the story about my brows, and they're still uneven because eyebrows are sisters and not twins. So I'm such a, like, I nitpick everything about my face, everything. And I need to stop because it's really bad, but that's besides the point. So now that those are all fluffed out, I then use my MAC eyebrow styler shade Lingering. So I kind of just fill them in a little bit. It's actually kind of sad how everyone has body dysmorphia nowadays, and it's super sad, but that's what the internet has done to people, and it's very upsetting. But I'm a victim because I also suffer with all of that nonsense. You just gotta remind yourself every single day that no one's perfect. Even if they look perfect on social media, they're not. They nitpick everything about themselves too. And a lot of the time, that's why girls get so much surgery, because they want to look perfect because they have so many insecurities and body dysmorphia, and it's sad. And they try to look perfect, but they end up looking insane, and then they go overboard. And it's so sad. I'm like, ugh, why does society have to be like this? I don't get it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna brush them out a little bit because it makes them look even more fluffy. After I'm done using this, I had everything laid out so that I wouldn't have to be searching through my bags this whole time. For some reason, nothing is where I put it. I use the Sephora Brow Volumizing Fiber Mascara just for a little bit more oomph in my brows. Makes those hairs really look floofy and adds a little bit more dimension to my brows. Eyebrows done. Eyebrows perfect. Eyebrows. Eyebrows. Finito. Okay, so now that's done, and now I'm going to just set my face with the same Ben Nye powder. I really want to get a new one because I'm not a huge fan of this one. I feel like it's a little bit too drying, but I just kind of go over it very, very slightly because I like to also add just a tiny bit of powder, bronzer, and blush. I know I'm so extra, I don't understand why, but it's like I don't use a lot of product. It's not like I'm slathering my face in like heavy bronzer, blush, heavy foundation, heavy concealer. Like I do it so lightly, and I literally could just leave my face like this. Like this is completely okay. Why is my freaking camera dying? I just charged my battery. Anyways, good thing I set my face so that I can go figure this shit out with my camera. I'll be back. I'm annoyed. What the f— Okay, so I got my other battery Had to steal it from my boyfriend. This one's like at 2 bars, so it's probably not gonna last either because the other one was at 3 bars. Why are these batteries so garbage? I use the Kylie Cosmetics Tequila bronzer. Just a little bit. I don't use too much. I normally just, like, you know, go over it a little bit. So I just add a little bit of that to my forehead. I forgot to blend in my contour under my lip. Pink Power Blush and the Baddie on the Block blush from Kylie. Even though I already have a lot of blush, but I love blush. Can never have enough blush, to be honest. Blush is just my favorite. Makes me look all cute and stuff. So yeah, I just put some blush on. Cute. We are gonna do some highlight. So for highlight, the James Charles palette. He has like all these highlight shades, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 that I love. For highlight, I usually use the lightest 2. Don't know what they're called. So I just highlight a little bit of my highlighting areas. Cool. Grab this tiny little one. Pen from BH Cosmetics. Go into the lightest 2, put some on my nose. After I do that, I use my finger and I go into the lightest white shade and I put it on my eyelids. Cute. Then my shadow brush number 6. I actually just like really love the BH Cosmetics. It's like a rose gold and then white. It's so cute, it's so me. The darker brown here and then the light one here. Kind of just mix them together. Put them on the corners and I just blend, blend, blend. This camera battery is about to die as well, so we'll just keep going until it dies. How about that? Sure. I'm just gonna go in with this one here and go underneath my lash line on the bottom. So if my camera runs out, I'm just gonna use my phone for the remainder. I go into the darker brown here and I use it as a liner. A shadow liner because it's more natural looking. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Coconut white liner for the waterline. Just to brighten up the eye area. Cute. Before I do my lashes, I'm going to use my Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. This is actually the best setting spray ever. Makes you look frickin' flawless. This leaves me looking nice and dewy. Okay, so now I'm using my iPhone, so I'm sorry if the quality of the video changed, the sound of the video changed. It is what it is. Now that we're coming to the last couple steps, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And now I actually don't need to curl my eyelashes, but I do. My lashes are so long and naturally actually curl up, but just for a little bit extra, I like to do it for funsies. Just because I feel like sometimes a mascara kind of weighs your lashes down. I go in with my Pixie Bold Black Large Lash Mascara to give me some volume. And Glossier's Lash Slick makes your lashes look like you're wearing lash extensions. It does exactly what it says. Slicks your lashes. but I like to have a little bit more volume in my lashes, so that's why I use the Pixie as well. My lashes are so damn long, it's insane. They actually just like touch my freaking eyebrows. It's so crazy. In case you guys didn't know, but I'm sure you do because it's been over the internet for like quite some time. If you have any mascara lines, mascara dots or whatever that you accidentally messed up with, spoolie. And you just wait for it to dry and you just flick it off and it comes right off. And then it's like you never even made a mistake. You guys, I'm having such a struggle with my hair because I wear extensions and it's really upsetting that I can't get my hair done right now because they've grown out too long and now they just start flicking out and all that fun stuff. So I'm just gonna do my lower lashes and I don't want to do it on camera. So okay, lower lashes are all done and now it's time to do my lippies. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat and Pink Venus to line. And then I'm gonna go in with the Blushed Rose Tinted Love by Charlotte Tilbury. A little bit of the Bitch Perfect by Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk collection. And I'm being so extra, but Charlotte Tilbury's Refresh Rose. I don't know what this is called, but it's the like lip plumper stuff. So yeah, that is my everyday makeup routine when it's a little bit more glam than just like a no makeup look day. Whenever I'm like making content, you know, taking pictures and stuff, this is usually what I'll do. Every once in a while I'll change up the eyeshadow or whatever, but this is pretty much the basis of it. Hope you guys enjoyed that mess of a video. If you guys want me to make any other makeup videos, let me know. Maybe I'll do one with glam and stuff. If you guys want me to do that, I will definitely do that. Skincare routines, all that fun stuff, let me know and I will definitely make those videos for you guys. And I'm sorry if I touch my hair 24/7, but yeah. If you guys liked this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.